I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, that
Been
looked
through worse.
very
Jeez,
badly
how fucked up is that to
animated.
think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my
I mean,
systems
all
are
this
acting up a
animation
little,
was
so
really good.
gotta get
Except,
checked
the
out.
whole trying to grab an
If you want
object
me to-
thing is still
What?
ways
No,
to go.
I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
There was no, what do you call it? What's that word that I'm looking for? Not forecasting. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Jensen! Since there's no point of trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do, I figured that could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly. That is, after all, why you come to me for help, isn't it? This device contains collected links. We may not support your theory that extremely wealthy individuals have manipulated events that cause everything bad that happened to us. Maybe sifting through it will let you find them. Pritchard. The Congress, under pressure to reconvene human augmentation hearings, the hearings were suspended after the terrorist attack at Serif Industries claimed that lives of leading researchers. Pro-human activists raid Serif factory, take hostages. This marks the second time in 6 months that an attack has been directed against the biotechnology firm. Taiyang Medical continues global expansion. The Shanghai-based augmentation developer increased its market share by 7.3% this week by purchasing yet another human enhancement firm. The violence began after Picus News released grainy satellite footage of scientists performing torturous experiments on augmented super soldiers. World Health Organization issues worldwide recalls of bioships. The recall comes amid reporting ranging from minor disturbance to potentially lethal defects. Mechanically enhancing people are urged to visit their local limb clinic immediately. Key players to tour Panchaea. The whole augmentation debate. This is so weird right here. The words are so far apart. Hoping to end the glowing controversy, billionaire Hugh Darrow has invited high-ranking government officials and key players in the human enhancement field to the Arctic. To the attic. Chaos reigns globally as augmented go insane. All at once, augmented individuals around the world went crazy and attacking and killing everything in sight just as Darrow's broadcast's welcome speech began. Recovery hopes dim as global death toll mounts. Densely populated augmentation-friendly cities have suffered the most, although the damage has not been confined completely to them. World's #1 augmented private military corporation declares bankruptcy. Already reeling from losses incurred during the AUG incident, Bell Tower Associates' fate was sealed when hackers linked to the Juggernaut Collective leaked details of the Black Site facility. Biotech industry collapses. Hard hit by the Taggart Act and variety of new local and international laws, Serif Industries joined many of its competitors by closing its door today. UN reports predict rise of terrorism, calls for Interpol task force to counter it. To cope with rising violence and racism against AUGs, governments all over the world are enacting harsh laws, but these laws will, in fact, only encourage more active terrorism. Okay, so pretty much shit's going down with augmentation.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Oh, I can't take out my gun. Oh my god, this game looks so good, and my video settings are like at the lower ends. God, imagine if I upgraded my computer, it will look hella awesome. Oops. Oh, you can... God, see? Nice. Nice. Is this the TV system? No, that's just a monitor. Okay, anything else? That's cool. I'm a vampire. There's no reflection. Speaking of inventory, I'm almost running out of space. Wow. Oh my god. This is so cool. Oh my god. This looks so cool. Makes me want to cry. So I'm guessing that's where it wants me to go. But it's like a tablet, see? There's Wi-Fi and battery. I wonder who made these symbols. Because it seems like it's in a public domain. Blunders lead to mistrial. 6... Wait. What? Oh. What? Okay, 6 high-ranking members. How did I react towards 60 FPS on my first time? Oh, well, this is not 60 FPS. It will reach around 59 point something, but I did a benchmark. I average around 45. 6 high-ranking members of the Valley crime family walked out in the courtroom as a free man today after it became apparent that state police had once again accidentally destroyed evidence in the Melikov sex trafficking case. The judge had no choice but to declare the mistrial. Once officer testified that the hand wrenching used to track the buying and selling of prostitutes and having retreaded. He added that the officer responsible for the mistake has been okay. Oh, this is part of it. Interpol reports that John Trent, a dangerous ex-Bell Tower operative who disappeared during the AUG incident, is dead. Trent's body was recovered during a sting operation in Dubai. Wow. Along with a shipment of weapons and banned black market augmentation, he planned to sell the contraband to augmented terrorists using the pseudonym Shepherd. Oh, for any game? Well, I already knew what 60 FPS felt like and what 30 FPS felt like. One thing I didn't know was what 144 frames per second felt like. Oh my god. When I felt that, I was like, Jesus, this is hella smooth. Like, you see this cursor? Or wait, you can't see it. The max you're able to see on my stream is 60. But on my screen, when I move this cursor around, it is clean as hell. Because there's nothing else happening, which is why it can reach that high. Anyways, let's get in that shower. God, that must feel super weird to have all those shit all over your skin. Was difficult for you? Well, I guess it wasn't hard for me because I used to be behind, I used to mess around with cameras all the time, like you know, consumer cameras. Wow. Okay, Interpol case number 679310, and let me guess. I don't know what that's gonna be like. The Juggernaut Collective, originally in the early 2020s, when a hacker named Eli posted a badly written call to arms message on the darknet, filled with the misspellings and grammatical errors. Something that you said almost. It invited those disillusioned with the stranglehold percentors have the our world have on our world. This disillusion with the stranglehold 1% have on our world, to join him in attacking, exposing, and spoiling their plots. The group first made headlines in the 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processors used by a popular weather artist in Paris and sending hurricane forces wind to decimate a Page Industries sponsored event. Around the same time, Eli was replaced online by a new nom de plume Janus, or heinous. Efforts to ascertain the real-world identity to either hacker have thus far proven under Heinous's Leadership. The collective have become increasingly effective at bankrupting Fortune 500 companies, exposing governmental misdeeds, and in... Wow, that's 2 commas right after another. In general... 3. Making life difficult for extremely wealthy, particularly worrisome to counterterrorism agencies around the world, is growing evident that the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with black ops expertise, to assist them. Nice. So I wonder if I'm missing out on anything. Oh, there's a breaker box here. Oh, shit.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us,
heavy.
Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Okay.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now.
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Oh, I can just push E. That's really bad to leave that under there. It's at 0. How is it still cooking? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wow, microwaves fucks with my augmentation. I think. Okay. 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 I cannot hear shit.
European-based construction giant the Santo Group has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative, designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work free from persecution. This international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO Nathaniel.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
This game looks so good.
Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
Oh god, okay. That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea. You obviously landed on your feet though, unlike a lot of other people. I don't know how I should feel about this guy. I mean, he did a lot of bad things in the past, like create him and a lot of other people.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. There wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
We're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
Megan Reed, have you ever heard from Megan? Have I heard from Megan?
You heard anything from Megan?
Since I'm in good terms with this guy right now.
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research
Hey!
facility near Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Okay. Pritchard.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Alright.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled
No.
city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it.
Will you?
I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Well, that was a good way of saying sure.
Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its safe harbor.
Sorry for not getting back to you before this, but buried in sea of paperwork, and frankly, I'm surprised you're asking. Wait, who is this from? Christian Jarrell? Who the hell is that? I'm surprised you're asking about Miller once via NSN. Seems more than a compliment. He was at the tactical assault group in Australia before the incident. Hell of a marksman, so I say don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European. Blah. Right. Anyways, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you put it on, let me know. Maybe I can pull some strings. Okay. Arenthal Hughes. Thank you for your detailed spin of the trench coat. As discussed, it will be completed within 10 business days and shipped express. I wonder if that's a real site. I'm gonna look for it. It is. It is a real website. It is German. It This is Germany, but the address is wrong. But it is a jacket website. That's so cool. Director Miller said you'd probably come in after a good night's sleep. Despite that happened to you, I have no idea what you would do that. If it was me, TF-29 is the last place I would want to go right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. This place is a target. We are all targets. Who's Peter Chang? I'm not being paranoid here, okay? You understand when we talk in person. Related to the above things we need to talk about, I changed your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Aria wore the time I saw her. The one I told you about. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe. Oh, this guy's paranoid. Trying to run your home smart system interface again. Let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should take care of it. Last thing I'd want to do in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets. Smart home. So if I remember correctly, back when the previous game came out, the word smart devices was still not a thing. Smartphones were, but other than that, there was no such thing as like a smart bike, the smartest wallet in the world, the smartest television in the world. Smart TVs were not really a thing. Anyways, hello homeowner. From the menu, please select the type of settings you wish to change.
As you wish.
Okay. Unlock
I'll
doors.
keep you safe.
Sure. Oh, I might actually do something in here. Huh. Oops.
They are doing their due diligence in this most recent bombing and crime.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Before I used to live in an apartment building.
Jděte pryč. Běžte někam jinam. Běžte někam.
All right. Cool.
Čau, jak se máš? S tím, ať jdou do háje, jsou všichni stejný.
Data
Podvodníci.
storage.
Doufám, že mi rodina Dvali tu pojistku vyplatí.
How is these connected?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Damn it.
S tím, ať jdou do háje, jsou všichni stejný. Podvodníci.
I'm not good enough yet.
Doufám, že mi rodina Dvali tu pojistku vyplatí.
Alright. Let's continue onwards. Oh, the frame rate sucks.
Yes, can we step? A nice girl. Get lost, wretch.
Sorry, not right.
Yes, can we step?
The Golem City.
Pardon me, but I moved here to get away from you people.
Wow.
He's just a poor old...
Did she just say that?
Maybe for another.
Unlocked.
It's true, they could do the same to anyone.
Hi.
Please, leave me alone.
Why do you have your door unlocked?
It's about time.
In yet another augmented terror attack.
Okay, let's turn off that TV. Oh, I can't move it. I'm stealing your stuff. Change the arrow a bit. Well, for a guy who's kind of a slob, you have such a nice computer, like a nice, you know, clothing washer. Oh wow. Okay. Let's go find. Oops. Let's go find out my augmentation thing a little bit. Oh, I can't even see it. All right. Okay, this is a little overwhelming. Yeah, this is very overwhelming. Yeah, I can't do anything right now. What? Bile cells. You can replenish energies in single use and disappears after activation. Bile cells can be used to power some electrical equipment. Okay, so I gotta try to use them as little as possible. Alright.
Please, leave me alone.
He won't say anything else. Alright. Alright.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. You want to do business? The man is over there.
Cool. Oh, speaking of which, wow, I am using up all my slots.
Just like that.
Too bold, you buck. Don't bother me.
What? Oh, is it because I stole stuff?
No, but it does that anymore. And it's too bad.
Security rating 2.
You look a little pale. Are you feeling all right?
Oh, I can't even hack it. Oh, let's try not doing it anymore. Okay, fine.
I can hear explosions in my sleep. Man.
Join us, brother. You are one of the gifted friends.
All must be ready.
Join us in the mission.
Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
Wow, you must be crazy.
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close. And the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way.
The Machine
You know,
God.
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
each of us lives with needs and desires begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the church to guide me. What would you like to know?
The church?
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive, to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place, the dreamer of our ascension. Now, cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess, he's one of the flesh-flawed.
No, he simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church.
That is broken.
Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Ascension.
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the machine god. This is the ascension.
I find that
Sounds like you're talking
ridiculous,
about
the
uploading a
machine
copy of your
god.
brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Sika?
God, this guy just moves on quickly.
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Sika. I will be here if you change your mind.
My augmented body, but no longer.
Ship us all off to Utulek? Not now.
We're talking.
And what? Ship us all off.
Wow, you can literally hack anything.
Homeless. Even in the worst part of the city, I cannot afford a roof over my head.
I drink anything without. No, no.
Okay. Now, where do I go? Okay, so clearly... What is this? After a data store, find rewards such as... Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna be the awesome hacker.
Seem like we have answers. Open your eyes to the truth, friend.
Ahoy.
Wow, this is gonna be a big ass game. Wow, this is gonna be a big ass
Vím
game.
o tomhle městě hodně. Dávám totiž
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Cool.
You check out. Paperwork is up to date and you can freely cross this checkpoint.
God loves Augs. Oh, Jesus. I'd even go that way. What is this? A landmark. There's like a store here.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
Alright.
If you're not shopping, you don't need to stick around.
I'm watching you, friend. No funny moves. Buy what you need and clear out.
Alright. Can I talk to you again?
Let's get to business.
Oh, this guy sells info.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Whatever. Suit yourself.
Alright. So, I didn't get anything out of this store, mainly because the guy kicked me out. Okay. Can I set waypoints? Oh my god. They gotta do a better job with this. Oh my god, this place is big.
The humans here
You check
must
out.
know about
Paperwork is up to date.
You can freely cross this checkpoint.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
Something else. Ask what
What
else.
else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare.
Why does
do you?
everybody want neuropozyne?
Sorry, I don't.
That's okay, I understand. Times are tough. Is there anything I can do for you?
No.
Nothing, thanks.
Okay, but I'm not sure why you wasted your time coming in here.
Well, for shit, man. I can't steal them. New regulations for augmented citizens. Update 7.2. All augmented citizens of Prague will be required to carry a T73 permit verification cards by the end of the month. Please allow 2 or 3 weeks application processing period. In conjunction with the I-115 authorization valid RI license, the T73 allows our government officials to better identify to serve unique needs for augmented citizens. These updated regulations also allows us to ensure that our augmentation quotas are not being exceeded. Please keep in mind that our instructions are equipped to meet the specialized needs for only so many augmented citizens are also reminded to keep all documentations on their persons at all time. Law enforcement officials have been made aware of the new regulations and may ask you to provide proof of valid documentations. For more information, please visit the closest government kiosk, open from 3 o'clock to 4:15 on Tuesdays. Wow, that's a short time period. 12:45 to 2:30 on Monday. The city of Prague.
Yes?
I hate the mistake. Ride the metro after what happened at the Bazooka.
Hands behind your head. Now, don't move.
I'm not carrying anything.
We will not for me to find out. Hold still. Then you have nothing to worry about.
Jeez.
Okay, hands behind your back. Oh, I know. Everyone good in this area.
I said your paper.
Naturals.
But they just extended my. I need to get.
I need more stores I can have access to.
Pretty obvious you work for someone important. I don't know who, and I don't care.
Maybe in the long run we'll see that it was. Birth is always painful.
Okay.
The only thing I am guilty of is also.
Hi.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Later.
What is this? Newspaper. Samizat. If you're augmented, you must be aware that the United Nations are sleeping peacefully at night beneath the covers of their olive branch with dreams of stripping you off your rights and dignity, but if you're an all-natural 100% prime society stake, it doesn't affect you, does it? Considering that 13 elected individuals have ruled that over 70 million humans must be given up their livelihood without appeal to be licensed and monitored, as if criminals... Okay, never mind. This is too much to read.
I have right now.
Alright. It's down here. Wow, I am very overwhelmed. What the fuck is this? RUR, Act 3. This is in... What is this in? I don't know what language that is. Pocket secretary? What is that? Dear sister, I no longer know what to do. I have entertained your science fiction fantasies for months now, but I fear it's only making things worse. You're rehearsing for the world that does not exist, using robot Helena to hide from behind the world has become. I want to help you, Erenka, but I don't know how. Please tell me what to do. Well, clearly it's a play. Really small stage, too. There's no, like, backstage. No yelling. Wow, look at that. I want that. So there's like an alarm thing here. What is this?
Don't forget about your permit authentication.
Hi.
Doc Larry. Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
cooperate.
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of
document checking.
I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems like you're tight of the odds, preying on their... Supposing I want to pass through here right now before getting a special... Okay, I'll play along and fuck with him later.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Oggs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
I wanna... If I don't accept it... No, fuck it.
I'm gonna have to...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't pass up this opportunity, my friend.
No, I wanna see if I can get
who
it
don't
legit.
take my advice end up naked in Golem City, in Siberia. Worse. You are willing to take that chance?
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink, wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
Wow, 700. Fuck that.
I think I'll just take the long way around for now.
Your choice, my friend. But if you want to get through here, if you want to ensure your safety and stay out of Golem, sooner or later you will need to buy latest car.
That's fine.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
Interesting look.
There's got to be a better way to get neon in this city.
The Rainbow Road goes...
There's got to be a better way.
The Juggernaut Collective. We are not anarchists, we are not terrorists, we are not criminals. They're kind of like anonymous, I guess. We are like you, common goal, blah blah blah. It will not last. We will bring down the institution. We will expose the secrets. Alright.
Rainbow Road goes... You know this, bro.
The rich. I'm delivered right to their bed.
So hot.
I can pay. Must have it, brothers.
I only sell neon.
Private?
Sorry, we only sell rainbow.
Ah.
A different kind of drug. It is called...
Hi.
My sister and I need your office here.
I told you, not my kind of merchandise.
Goddamn
Not my
ghosts.
Anything here? I can't even open this door. Ooh. The volley wants us to move on within. They'll not control 100% of the production. The code is in the part 22 Zelen if you need to restart. The code in the apartment is 0310. Zelen. Oh. Let's go back over there. This place looks more run down than the other place in Detroit.
You're looking for me.
Hi.
This area is restricted to you all. Your kind is not tolerated here.
Okay. I will not mess with you right now.
What do you want, Clank? Go on.
Povolení sem, Augu. Doufám, že máte doklady připravený a aktuální.
Everything is in order, officer.
Jo, jasně, že je, ale já se stejně podívám, jestli vám to nevadí. Takhle vysoký oprávnění jsem ještě neviděl. To je působivý.
I'll take your word for it. Not sure I caught all of that.
To je fuk, můžete jít. A zkuste zapracovat na té češtině.
Oh, they're Czech?
Jasně, pane americký super out.
Watch yourself.
Okay, okay. So where is this?